Hi, this is Andrei Osachuk. In this video episode, you will get to know a few common mistakes with on-site search keywords tracking in Adobe Analytics. I continue my audit of American Airlines, and I'm going to show you what I have discovered. I am on the home page, and I'm going to look for travel, and will hit enter. As you can see, a few different server calls have been sent to Adobe Analytics, and now let's see what data was passed. In the second server call, we can see that this was a custom link tracking server call, and my query, which is travel, was sent to eVar 68. I added a white space on purpose. As you can see, the white space was also sent to Adobe Analytics. And this is one of the issues, because if somebody was looking for travel, another person was looking for travel white space, the third person was looking for white space travel, this would result in three different values in the report or in the dimension eVar 68. So the best practice is always to trim the value, to remove the trailing spaces. This is what you should do every time. Now let's investigate some other server calls. In the next server calls, we do not have that value populated, so the eVar 68 was populated only once. But now let's look for something else from this particular page, and I will click search. As you can see, again, we have one server call, which is a result of the custom link tracking, and the value is here. But now let's investigate the last server call. In the last server call, we again have that variable populated. And in this server call and in the previous server call, we do not have events populated. And now why it's important. When you want to know how many times search happened on your website, there are two approaches. The first approach is you should populate an event every time when search is happening. In this case, no events were populated. Now, another option is to use calculated metrics. You can build a metric to count how many times a specific variable was populated. In our case, it's eVar 68. And in this case, this will give you a counter. So every time when eVar 68 had a value, that would be counted as a search. In this case, it will be two searches anyway, so it's not good. However, it's also possible to deduplicate the variable, or let's say the metric, by visit. In this case, it will show you that there was one search with this particular search query, but it will be deduplicated by visit. In some cases, this is good, but in other cases, it may be a problem for analysts, because imagine that you are working with the reports and you see that lots of people are looking for a single query for more than one time. And this may mislead you to having some hypothesis that probably something was wrong on the website, why people are looking for something more than one time. But reality is that in this particular implementation, this is a result of the incorrect implementation of Adobe Analytics for search queries. So my advice for you is, when you implement Adobe Analytics for on-site search, make sure that the values that you send to Adobe Analytics are trimmed. The trailing spaces have to be removed. The second advice is always check how many times a single variable was sent to Adobe Analytics. In this case, we have duplicates. And third, you may again want to add an event to make sure that you track how many searches happened on your site. Hope this was helpful for you. If so, subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments underneath. Thank you for watching.